Volleyball is one of the fastest paced sports in the world, making it both challenging and exciting to capture on video. And in this overview, we will demonstrate where to place cameras for volleyball live streams and video replay. We'll use a 4-camera system to capture all the action, with 3 cameras being used for the official video review and 1 dedicated camera for live streaming the gameplay. To keep things simple, all 4 cameras will be captured into a YoloBox for HD video recordings. The YoloBox is a live streaming system that provides scoreboard graphics and live streaming to like YouTube or Facebook. Then we'll use the SkyCoach system to provide the officials with a simple, easy iPad for reviewing plays during the game. This way, the officials have a simple wireless iPad they can use to review any play during the game. Now, you should note, most indoor volleyball courts are actually set up on a basketball court, and they often share the same video equipment. If you're already using PTZ cameras for basketball, these cameras can easily be repositioned for volleyball. We have found that the net cam often needs to be placed in a specific location, and we're going to demonstrate in this video how to use a PTZOptics PowerLink, which is a wireless option to get around officials that might be in the way and get the perfect net cam view. Camera 1, the net camera. The net camera is one of the most critical cameras in volleyball production or video review systems. Its primary purpose is to provide clear, detailed footage of close plays at the net, such as touches, net violations, or whether the ball crossed the plane legally. This camera should be aligned with the center of the net line to provide the most accurate visual reference for officials. However, it's important not to mount this camera directly on or too close to the net, as this can interfere with gameplay and increase the risk of the camera being struck by the ball. A better approach is to mount the camera on a stable tripod or a wall mount on the opposite side of the referee's stand. This placement ensures that the camera is clear of the court and players while still capturing the full net line. A camera like the PTZOptics Studio SE 12X is ideal for this position, as it offers optical zoom to get those close-up shots of the action while remaining safely out of harm's way. By zooming in with optical zoom from a distance, operators and officials can review precise net interactions without losing quality or perspective. This net cam is amazing for instant replays and video review. A Studio XE with 12x optical zoom can be roughly 20 feet away from the net and still capture a close-up of about 2 feet, which is perfect for replays. If you need to be about 30 to 40 feet away, then use a 20x optical zoom model. The footage from the net cam provides referees and officials with that crucial verification angle. It allows them to confirm whether a player made contact with the net, and that's oftentimes what we're looking for. If the ball touched the blocker's hand before going out of bounds, it's another thing we look for, and we often will be using this wireless iPad to scrub through video frame by frame, and that's why it's so important to have these cameras set to a maximum frame rate of 60 frames a second. Sometimes we're also looking for whether the ball crossed the plane cleanly during attacks or blocks. And in the review systems, this camera works alongside the next cameras, cameras 2 and 3, which are looking at the end line and they're more wide angle so that we can ensure comprehensive coverage for every point of contention. When we set the camera to 60 frames a second, it makes it so that we can scrub through that video and the ball won't look blurry. You gotta remember that volleyball moves fast, and high frame rates will make video look smoother when it's slowed down. This is very important when you're just scrubbing frame by frame to try to determine if a player or the ball actually hit the net. Camera 2, the home team camera. The home team camera is positioned high and angled toward the net from the corner behind the home team on the same side of the court as your net camera if possible. Its purpose is to capture any ball landing near or beyond the boundary lines, providing critical footage for determining if the ball was in or out. For best results, keep this camera zoomed just wide enough to include the sideline and the back corners of the court. But keep in mind, there's a common rule we call the 180-degree broadcasting rule, and it helps maintain visual consistency for viewers by keeping all live broadcast cameras on the same side of the court. It's totally acceptable to place additional cameras on the opposite side of the court for replay-only purposes, but you should avoid switching to camera angles mid-production. And the reason why is because when you switch to cameras on the opposite side of a court, viewers can get confused about which way the ball is actually moving. So this is a rule more for your live stream and production, less important for your sideline instant replay system. Camera 3, the away team camera. The away team camera is in the exact opposite position of the home team camera. It mirrors the setup of the home team camera, but covers the opposite side of the court. Together, these two out-of-bounds cameras ensure that officials have clear, reviewable footage from both ends, improving fairness and reducing disputes during critical match points. Now, because you are covering a large area, it's ideal to zoom in these wide-angle cameras to enhance officials' ability to zoom in digitally with their video review iPad. So while you may want to be as wide angle as you can, use the optical zoom of your PTZ camera to frame up the edges, so that really increases the resolution that officials have when they start to zoom in and they use that pinch and zoom feature on their iPad, which you know they're going to do it. Camera 4, the game camera. The game camera is the main camera used to follow the play from court to court. This camera should be placed high at center court to give a full view of both sides of the net. The height helps to capture player formations, serves, and attacks without obstruction. So we like to use pretty large tripods that can get up roughly 15 feet. Ideally, this camera operates on a wide shot and can smoothly follow the ball's fast movement left to right, ensuring consistent coverage for both live viewers and replay officials. The operator of this camera should leave plenty of wide-angle space for plays to develop. Because volleyball is so fast-paced, it's difficult to capture key moments with video switching alone. Instead, volleyball relies heavily on instant replays and video review systems to capture key plays in closer-up detail. If you decide to use a YoloBox like we were using in this production, there's a very simple instant replay button you can hit anytime, and that's very common for professional volleyball broadcasts. But note, the game camera is the view that most live stream viewers will prefer. So it may not have the best angle for official review. That's why we have cameras 1, 2, and 3 that are positioned to capture those specific areas of interest used for the officials. With this 4-camera system properly configured, your volleyball coverage will not only deliver professional quality viewing for fans, but also provide high accuracy and reviewable footage not just for officials, but also for coaches, which brings both production and officiating standards to a new level. You can download a complete guide on our volleyball video production at PTZOptics.com/volleyball. Let us know what you think in the comments below, and check out the video from the athletics team at Westchester University where we filmed this, and they tell us what they think about the brand new system. Take care, and thanks for watching.